Today's positive trading in the Dow, although relatively indecisive, still closed slightly above the T-line. May cause a little bit of concern yet to stay up above the T-line, but the fact that the other indexes, like the NASDAQ and the S&P 500, both continued their uptrend above the T-line. And note where the NASDAQ is, right here at the recent high, with the possibility that a positive open tomorrow, breaking this level, brings you back up into the trading range, continuing the uptrend even further. When the market direction is kind of, even though it's slowly or indecisively to the upside, it allows candlestick patterns to work out. Notice today, ACB, one of the weed stocks, announced a new leadership in their company, did a best friend signal, a doji gap up, and it gapped up through the fry pan bottom breakout area, implying there's going to be a lot more upside. These type of patterns work much more effectively when the markets aren't concerned that they may be opening much lower or trading much lower. Right now, the current uptrend of this market is making different signals and patterns work very effectively. Today's recommendation on GH was based upon seeing a J-hook pattern setting up right off the T-line. Doji, bullish confirmation, and right at the breakout level. What this does is allows investors, even though a price is gapping up, to be buying immediately because we know that's confirming our pattern and putting us in situations that produce big profits. That same scenario could be seen in our recommendation on LXRX, also doing a J-hook pattern setup where we were buying in here because of the bullish harami that told us the selling had stopped, adding the factor that it stopped right smack dab on the T-line, doing a doji sandwich. We were buying based upon the breakout, putting us in situations, again, where the probabilities are there's big upside potential in those positions. The visual identification of a trend and the identification of buy signals that on a pullback tells an investor they can be buying here, anticipating going to the top of the trend channel, dramatically improves the probabilities of being in correct trades at the correct time. As we can see in our recommendation on wheat and precision metals, that we're now, from the buying rate in here, we're anticipating the trend to come back up to the top of the trend channel. Knowing what to expect based upon the reoccurring patterns and signals created by human nature, our recommendation on CBAY or CBAY is based upon a fry pan bottom, expecting or knowing what to expect coming out of a fry pan bottom, a very strong price move, going into what we call the classic pattern, which is a J-hook that has a prerequisite of a very strong price move and then supporting at the T-line. This one, if it opens positive tomorrow, we can add the factor that we have a bullish doji sandwich, meaning this day right here should be the same magnitude as this day right here with the doji sandwiched in between, telling us that wave 3 has started based upon this common pattern, the classic fry pan bottom J-hook pattern. Knowing what to anticipate and what to expect as far as the ultimate entry into a trade allows a candlestick investor to react very quickly to get into situations that have a high probability of not only moving in the right direction, but producing a high profit situation. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.